Hello, so I didn't really know what to film today, so I thought I would just do like a really chill, chatty, get ready with me while I tell you random things about myself. So I done my makeup last night and I done it inspired by my eyelid lashes. I'll insert a picture so you can see what I mean. And I made little disco balls on my face using this really nice sparkly loose glitter. And I've washed my face about 7 times. I've even had a bath. I've put micellar water on my face about 3 times and I cannot get this glitter off my face. I don't know if you can see it, but it's all like stuck around my eyes. So it's kind of really annoying, but I guess I'm just going to be sparkly today. I know this is a really bad habit and it probably gives me spots, to be honest, but I change up my skincare all of the time. And I just kind of use whatever products that I either want to film with or I feel like my skin needs. I don't know. I feel like it's bad, but I do it anyway. Today I'm making this little drunk elephant skincare smoothie. I love these because I just think they're really fun to make. I've mixed the moisturiser, the Goldie drops, which are probably my favourite drunk elephant products, and then the bronzy drops, and then this serum. If you haven't seen me before, hello, my name is Amy. I'm 19 years old, I'm a Capricorn, and I turned 20 on Sunday, which is honestly really scary and I don't want to turn 20. I live in Hertfordshire, which is just outside of North London. This little mixture I've made is so nice, my skin looks really good. I'm using the Pat McGrath foundation, which has been my go-to recently. I love to go on holiday. I actually done travel and tourism in college because before I started social media, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But I wanted to work either as like a travel agent or a flight attendant. But also part of me wanted to work in like fashion or makeup, which I guess I'm kind of doing now. And I don't know why I'm using such a small brush to try and blend my foundation in. Let me change it. I'm now using the NYX concealer, which is one of my favourites. I love going to Florida. I've been there quite a few times. I love Disney and Universal so much. If you haven't been, you need to go because there's literally nowhere else like it in the world. Like, American theme parks are so much better than English theme parks. English theme parks, I wouldn't even call it theme parks, they're not themed, they're just like amusement parks that just have like not themed roller coasters or like not themed lands. They're just so much more boring. Disney and Universal is just so fun, I love it there. I also went to New York with my best friends almost 2 years ago, which is so crazy to me. But I loved it there so much, and honestly, it kind of makes me want to move to New York. I know everyone always says this, but there is something really inspiring about New York, and it's just a really cool place to be. There's so much to do, there's so much to see. I just really like it there. My tummy is rumbling so much right now, so I'm sorry if you can hear it, but I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and I probably should have. My favourite colours are pink and purple. Everything I buy is pretty much pink or purple. I was always a pink girl all my life, but the past couple of years I've really been getting into purple. I think they're on like the same level to me now. I just love them. I've even got purple nails right now. I think part of the reason why I got into purple was Olivia Rodrigo, because I'm a big Olivia Rodrigo fan. Obviously her whole brand is purple, so it just made me start buying purple things, and now I love it. As you can tell, we've got a purple ball. And I've got pink furniture. See, I can't decide between them. I love them. My skin looks so good right now. My makeup hasn't gone on this well in a long time. I mixed the Pat McGrath foundation with some bronzy drops and it looks so good. The first time I tried these, I didn't like them. I felt like they turned me orange. But if you mix them with something, they don't make me turn orange. Because I've been feeling so pale, I'm actually going to use a bronzer today, which I don't normally do. I normally only wear bronzer in the summer because I'm so fair. Bronzers just make me look orange. If you can hear that, that's my dog walking around. His paws are so loud when he walks. I'm using the Laura Mercier Tinted Bronzer Moisturiser thing, and it's so good. I used this the other day and I really like this. I quite like it because it's quite a light bronzer and it's also not too warm. It doesn't make me look orange, which is great. And also it's a tinted moisturiser, so it's really sheer, which I think is another reason why it doesn't turn me orange. My favourite food is pizza. I have got into a really weird habit recently of eating pizza 24/7. I literally wake up in the morning and I'll be awake for like an hour and think, oh my god, I want to eat pizza. So I've actually been eating pizza for breakfast, which I feel like the more I think about it, the less weird it is. Like, it sounds weird, But also, if you really think about it, pizza is kind of just bread with tomato and cheese on. And you definitely eat toast for breakfast, so it's kind of another version of toast. I don't really know what my favourite thing is to cook. I don't really cook that much, to be honest. I'm quite lazy and just put like microwave meals on or like a pizza on. I used to bake all the time and I used to make really crazy cool cakes and I used to love it, and I don't know, I just don't do it anymore and I don't know why. Thinking about it, this Laura Mercier is quite similar to the Drunk Elephant one. I guess they're kind of different, but they're still kind of quite similar. In case I forget to mention a product, I'll link them all in the description below. I did go through a phase of making this pasta. So I used to make pasta and then grate loads of cheese, grate carrot, and also make chicken, but then cut it up so tiny. I'd mix it all together when the pasta just come off the hob, and because it was so hot, it would melt the cheese and make like this weird cheesy sauce that was just pure cheese. And it is, sorry my brush, it was so delicious. Honestly, I kind of fancy it now. I might go and make one. So good, you need to try it. And also, I'm a big cheese toasty girly. To be honest, I feel like they're the only things I make: pizza, pasta and cheesy toasties. I love cheese, anything cheesy. Also, love chocolate so much. Chocolate and cheese have always been my two favourite foods. This is the Pat McGrath blush. So I ordered a lot of makeup from Pat McGrath the other day to make this Taylor Swift video. And it works out a lot cheaper to get the makeup in sets. So that's what I did, and this blush was part of a set and I really like it. So if you're wondering why I'm using so much Pat McGrath, that's why. My favourite singer is Olivia Rodrigo. I have been a big Olivia Rodrigo fan for the longest time. Even before Driver's License, I was obsessed with her like unreleased originals that she used to post on Instagram. And I remember in lockdown, I would just play them on YouTube on repeat and I'd show everyone, and now she's really famous and it's kind of weird to think that I used to do that. I also met her in the summer and it was the most crazy surreal day of my life, and it all happened very quickly. I only found out like 2 days before and she commented on my Instagram, and then I found out I was going to meet her, and it was all very much. So it is kind of just, it's a core memory but also a blur, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just find it hard to comprehend that happened to me. It's so crazy. My next favourite singer is Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift so much. I'm going to the Eras tour in the summer and I'm so excited for it. It's literally all I think about. I also love Sabrina Carpenter. I pretty much just listen to them three on repeat. What was weird though, last year I actually met 4 out of my 5 top most listened to artists, which is so weird. The only one left to meet is Taylor. So, I need to meet Taylor Swift. I really want to. I don't know what I'd say to her and I don't know what I'd do. And I'm honestly scared to meet her, but I'm manifesting it. I'm going to meet her somehow. For my brows, I'm going to fill them in a little bit using this Kosas one. And this is so skinny. It's hard to see. It's the tiniest pencil I've ever seen, and that's why I like it, because I don't accidentally make my eyebrows look blocky. I think my favourite album right now is Guts. I love it so much. I feel like there's a song for every mood, and I've also been listening to Folklore on repeat. I've just been switching between them two. My favourite album changes a lot, but it usually stays between like the same 7 albums, which are all Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo. So my favourite karaoke song is honestly anything that I can belt to. I love anything Disney. I also think Olivia Rodrigo songs are really fun to sing because I can scream them. Anything like that. I love doing karaoke with my friends. We just all try and belt and it's so much fun. If you've never played that karaoke game where you kind of like face away from the screen so you can't see the lyrics and try and sing it, it is so funny. You need to play it with your friends. It's one of my favourite games. I'm using this Sigma brow gel, which I like because it's got a really small spoolie. It's really hard to pick my favourite concert that I've been to because every time I go to a concert I think it's the best one that I've ever been to. Sabrina Carpenter is so good live. Her stage presence is insane and her vocals are insane, and if you get a chance you need to go and see her. I love Harry Styles. I've seen Harry Styles I think 5 times and it's just so good. In summer I went at the back of front standing, so we were really close to him, my friends, and because we're at the back of the pit There's so much room and we were just dancing the whole time. And we had so much fun, which also brings me on to my next one, which is Billie Eilish. She also has a crazy stage presence, and I went in the back of the pit again with my friends and we just danced and it was so much fun. Honestly, any concert where I'm at the back of the pit, I love. I also went to Billie's One Night Only in London in the summer, and it was in a really tiny venue and it was so good. What Was I Made For live was the most crazy thing I've ever heard. It felt like an out of body experience. I'm using this Pat McGrath palette because it's my obsession right now. It is so nice. My favourite celebrity I met, I think, was Olivia Rodrigo, because I actually got to have a conversation with her, which was so nice. Any other time I met a celebrity, it was kind of rushed and I kind of just said, oh my god, I love you so much, took a photo and then went. But I actually had a conversation with her, which was so nice. Other celebrity interactions I've had, even though they've been like 10 seconds long, have been really nice. And celebrities always seem to compliment me, which is really nice. Sabrina Carpenter called me cute and she also said that she really likes my outfit. And Selena Gomez said she loved my dress, which is great. I feel like I've won at life. That's all I needed to hear. Really random side note, but I can't be the only one who thought this. I only found out about a year and a half ago the Jonas Brothers aren't triplets. They're brothers. And I know they're called the Jonas Brothers, not the Jonas Triplets. But all my life I thought they were triplets. I don't know whether it's when they were like a big thing like Camp Rock and stuff. I was probably about 2 or 3, so I don't know whether that's what it is. But I said to my friend, isn't it crazy Disney managed to find singing triplets? Like, were they scouted or did they put out a casting call for singing triplets? Because that's really hard to find. And then she told me they were brothers. That was so crazy to me. But now looking at it, they all look different ages and they don't look alike. So I don't know why I thought that. One thing about me is I'm really creative. I always have to be making something. Recently, I've really been loving watercolours. My friend got me a colouring book for Christmas and I've been colouring in all the pages with watercolours and it's so relaxing. I also love embroidery and beading. Oh my god, I love beads so much. I guess makeup kind of falls into that category too, because if I'm not creating something on my face, I'm creating something else. I don't know. I have a lot of random things I've made, like cowboy hats. I was going for like a no makeup, but this eyeshadow is too pigmented. It looks quite dramatic. So I'm gonna try and blend it out a bit. I say no makeup, then I just put glitter on my face, but it looks quite nice. I find it very hard to do my makeup without putting something glittery on it. I really want to start doing collabs on YouTube. I guess kind of like OG YouTube, because no one ever seems to collab anymore and I love watching them videos. Like, I want to sit down with people and get ready together and just talk to each other. My dream would obviously be Taylor, Olivia and Sabrina, because they're like my favourite people in the whole world. Also would love to film with Selena. I don't know, there's so many people I want to film with. I can't think of more right now. I've actually got a list on my phone of them, which I have so many on. But even like Pat McGrath, oh my god, I love her so much. I want her to do my makeup so badly. And like, oh, Nikki's tutorials. I've met Nikki, she's so sweet, but I really want her to do my makeup so badly. I would love Donny Davy to do my makeup. Donny Davy is like my biggest makeup inspo ever. She's the head of makeup for Euphoria and I just think all of her looks are so iconic and she's just so good at what she does. And I love Half Magic, which is her brand. And I just want her to do my makeup so badly. I want to see how she would do it. Also love Danessa Myricks. I want her to do my makeup. I just want everyone to do my makeup. I love getting my makeup done. One, it feels really nice and it's really relaxing. But it's so interesting to talk to these makeup artists and see what they like and what they don't like and how they do my makeup, because no one's ever done my makeup the same and it's really interesting to me. I'm going to do my favourite little hack, which I've actually talked about in a video before, when I mix highlighter and blush together, and these are my favourite two right now to mix. I think my dream brands to work with would be Glossier, Colourpop, Benefit, Pat McGrath, Danessa Myricks, NYX, Maybelline, Tatcha, and obviously Disney. Disney is like my biggest dream brand ever. Also, love Coach. I'm obsessed with Coach bags. Can't stop looking at them and buying them. I try not to buy too many because they're expensive, but I think I have about 5 of them now. Also, love Kate Spade. There's just so many brands I want to work with, so just putting it out there in case anyone works at any of them brands. I would love to work with you. If I was to have one superpower, I've been thinking about this a lot and I can't decide between these two. I'm leaning more towards this one, and I want to be able to screen record my dreams. I have the most weirdest, craziest dreams, and to be honest, most of the time I do remember them, but I would want to show other people what they look like and also just rewatch them, because honestly I could turn it into a TV show and be probably a billionaire from it because my dreams are that weird and crazy. I would love to time travel, but not necessarily back hundreds of years. I just think it'd be interesting to go back to like the 50s and 60s and see what my nan and granddad were doing. I don't know, it's not even that long ago, but I just feel like everyone's life was so different. My biggest inspirations, I feel like I need to categorise this because there's so many. I love Donny Davy, as I mentioned earlier. All her looks just really stand out to me, and I love watching her videos. I just think she's so nice and I want her to wear makeup so badly. I love Bobbi Brown so much. I recently subscribed to Masterclass and it's so good. There's so many different masterclasses on there. One that I've been loving is the makeup one by Bobbi Brown, and I just think how she views makeup and uses it is really interesting and I just love her. Also a bit of a throwback, but I love Zoe Sugg so much. Ever since I was like 9, I've been obsessed with her and followed her ever since, and she's honestly probably the biggest reason that I got into content creation, just because I was so obsessed with her. Taylor and Olivia inspire me every day for so many different reasons. I find Olivia very relatable. This video is just turning into me talking about Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo, but they are pretty much my entire personality, I'm not gonna lie. The more that you learn about Taylor Swift, the more inspiring she is, and I don't know, I just love them. I don't even know how to explain it. I just love them both and feel very inspired by them. But I feel like for everyday life, it would probably be my sister. I just love her and look up to her so much, and all my friends are 3 years older than me, so I find them really nice to look up to, and I just feel like they've all got their lives together, they know what they're doing, they're all so insanely smart, and I just love them and look up to them. I'm using a Rare Beauty liner. I've not tried this shade before, but the Rare Beauty liners are one of my favourites. It looks kind of red, so hopefully it doesn't make my lips look too red. This line is a really nice colour. With this look, I don't know whether it's the eyeshadow colour. It's kind of giving me 90s vibes a little bit, like a modern take on 90s makeup. Actually, it's giving more Sabrina Carpenter makeup than 90s makeup. I don't know where I got 90s makeup from. But I would say Sabrina's actually one of my biggest makeup inspas. I love her makeup so much. These Clarins lip oils are, in my opinion, the best lip oil formula you can buy. They smell and taste like sweets. They're really hydrating. I have all the shades, but to be honest, they're all pretty sheer. They look very similar on your lips. They're not one bit sticky, and I think out of all the lip oils I've tried, this one feels the most comfortable and the most like a lip balm and the nicest to wear out of them all. If you know me, you know I can't do my makeup without putting this Tatcha spray on top. It just makes your makeup look so delicious. It's the only way to describe it. Oh, I love this stuff. I'm having a really good hair and makeup day today. Like, it looks so good. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more chatty videos like this, because I really enjoyed filming this. It's really chill and I just talked about myself for an hour. And I love talking about myself, I'm not gonna lie, it's so fun. Thank you so much for watching.